New Square residents rising up against those who they call extremist leaders. They took to the streets of the past 2 nights, saying they have had enough. 5 arrests were made as a result of those protests. As News 12's Tim Cassidy reports, some of the residents of the Hasidic community are fed up with their leaders, who they call a Hasidic mob.
An uprising in New Square. This YouTube video shows hundreds of people gathering on the streets the past 2 nights, chanting, "Stop the terror."
Last 2 years, the extremists in New Square tried to take control over the people.
Without revealing their identities, a few agreed to speak to us about the terror they say they face every day from whom they call extremist leaders.
They'll do anything to terrorize us, to interrogate us.
For example, a Hasidic man in this community who is not married isn't allowed to buy a car, but one single man bought one anyway.
First they put in sugar in the tank. Then it didn't work, then they burned the car in the middle of the day.
Community leaders told another man to leave Sunday for not following their rules. That brought hundreds of people out in support of that man. Then Monday, 5 people were arrested outside this synagogue for trespassing. They believe they were targeted for going against the leaders the night before. The students say their protest goes beyond what happened here at the synagogue. They're actually fighting for change here in New Square. They say they want to be able to make up their own minds about how they live their lives. They also want to be able to vote for who they wish.
Before the elections for supervisor, they hung a sign in the synagogue, with a big bulldozer. If you don't vote for St. Lawrence, the other guy's going to bulldoze New Square, They make you believe this stuff because...
The people we spoke with say they still believe in their religion. They're just against those who are making it intolerable to live here.
We want to be able to make our own decisions, and we want to be able to live our own lives.
In New Square, Tim Cassidy, News 12.
And our calls to the leaders of New Square throughout the day were not returned.